Hi, baby girl. I'm go
What's
get you some
good?
food.
It's your boy
The
Drake
place?
and brother Jake Bonner. We're going live today to do some testament to dog training and to really just start doing what we set out to do, which is make better people, make better dogs for making better people. Brother Jake, how you doing today?
Pretty good, brother Andre.
Yeah, it's a good day out here. It's about 75 degrees out here. How's the weather where you're at?
Just started raining, like on time, but this will be good so I can show people, you just got to get out there and get out there in the rain with them to, get the training going.
Absolutely. All right. So, brother Jake, you want to talk about some of the movements we're going to do today in our training?
Yeah, so we're gonna keep it real simple, just showing everybody like luring, talking about the go out routine, and answering as many questions as possible too. So, do we have any people up in the chat yet?
We do. We got six in there right now. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Thank
And
you for tuning in, brothers and sisters. So, one big thing I'll just start off with is you really want to manage your expectations versus emotions. Your energy is everything in dog training, and the the way you carry yourself is how your dog is going to carry their self. So, if you're like even being too excited in the training, being too like jumpy and having maybe even having too much fun, you might want to step back and slow that down so that your dog understands the commands and follows your pace better.
absolutely, absolutely, 100% agreed. And one of the first exercises Brother Jake and I are going to do is just showing y'all how we get them out of the crate and how we start a training session. All right. Today I'm going to be using a tug and food. Brother Jake, what equipment are you using?
Right now, we just got Winnie strapped up with her e-collar, prong collar, and flat collar, so you can see the differences between using each. And toy-wise, we got a bunch. We got a whole box of toys.
All right. So I do have my e-collar set up as well, but I'm doing off leash, and I got a piece of equipment I don't want him to break. So the e-collar is just my insurance on that the e-collar until I'm doing finishing work anyways. But ready to train, Brother Jake. How about you?
Same. Yeah, it's not. It's it's really like a seatbelt, as my friend likes to put it. So it's not always needed, but it's always nice to have when you're practicing e-collar off leash with the e-collar with the pit bulls especially. You don't want to leave anything to chance. So when you see me out with my pit bulls, they'll always have their e-collar on. Don't matter how good they are, they're gonna have it.
Yes, sir. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to the people in the chat. Play our intro, and then we're gonna get right into it. All right. So, Brother Jake, so far we have in the chat we have Arrowhead Kennels, Wordlist, Michael Schrader, Foster, Tony M, Brother John Kramer, and Supreme Excellence One. All right. So those y'all who are here, this is a training episode. We're gonna be doing straight training. If you want to do the dog talking stuff and the hot wash, that's gonna be tomorrow. Right now we have Winnie on screen. Let me go ahead and get her pulled up for you.
Say hi, Winnie. Good girl. So I wanted her to bark to give a little greeting for you guys. She already knew the plan, and she gave it. I rewarded. Sits to keep the engagement. You wanna really pay her for whenever she's looking at you. That'll really help. Down. Yes. Marking is super important. Like the way you hear me say yes, that gives you like between 3 and 5 seconds, depending on the dog, to like really get in position and decide how you want to reward. When he heals, yes, place. Um, Let me think here. Some basics. Really, just that look. You see how she just keeps paying attention. That's what I want you guys to do. Just keep paying that attention. That's everything.
Absolutely.
New environment. Don't hold the same expectations for your dog. Bring it down. Just make it fun, and keep the commands to a minimum. Yes, good girl. break it up a little bit. Heel. Down. Yes. Shoot. Place. Yes. Once you get your dog farther along, you can really string it out with like the combos you see me doing. Heel. Place. Down. Yes. Good girl. Little super stack from her. You say hi to the people? Good girl. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Dog trainer is in the building. Welcome, brother. And so, brother Jake, right, going through some repetitions. I love repetition because it's one of the laws of exercise of training. Repetition exercise. I typically do at least 100 reps with a. I don't name it until. Back to you, brother Jake.
No problem. Go ahead. Keep talking. Yep.
Yeah, I want to say, first of all, thank you to brother Jake. Y'all don't realize this, but this is something I dreamed of doing 2 years ago. And eventually I want to have a Saturday where we can get on here and train together. We can go live together. You can get on here and get feedback directly from us. Student for Life, always welcome to come through. Brother Greg, brother Jake, myself, brother Big A, all of us that train consistently, get on here, work together, and get to the point where our community not only has great dogs, but has great management, training, and husbandry. So Brother Wordless said, what is your opinion on the look at me command? I think it's absolutely required because there are situations where I'm walking my dog and there are environmental distractors that could be dangerous to the dog or to the environmental distractor, such as with their dog. And being able to put my dog to look at me on cue helps remove that distractor from the dog's peripheral.
Thank you for asking that, brother. I completely agree. After crate potty in place, look is the very first thing I teach my dogs because if you can get them to look, you can get them to, just like Brother Andre is saying, you can get them out of any situation. If you can get them to look, then they're going to pay attention to you and give you that much more focus and power to your commands when you need them to recall and such. Good job. Phew. So you saw I didn't guide her there. She did very awesome. Just a little position. Place.
Good.
Down. Oh, she read my shoulders. Front.
Good.
Come on, lazy. Yes. Place. I see. Pretty.
Love it.
Yes. Good girl. I'm hand over the camera to Mama so you guys can see me better, see the commands going off and all that.
Absolutely. To Mama Bonner. Salute to you, Miss Patricia.
We're almost done with this session, so we're gonna do something big and then pay her big. When you heel.
But heel. I love when he's autocorrect. I love when.
We'll place. Talk about prepping your sessions for success. Y'all see my videos, some of you, some of the big supporters, and you know we don't need this, but for those just starting out, this will really help you if you set a secluded space where you can get the most attention out of your dog. See, there's very little distractors. We are outside. There's some sounds and stuff like that. The weather's going out, but other than that, her space is very neutral and boring per se. Boring is good for dog training. For like shaping dog training.
Yeah. Also, you were saying I was taught there's 3 Ds to dog training when it comes to training new behaviors: distance, duration, and distractions.
1,000%, brother. Hell yes. Good job, Win. Okay, come on.
And Brother Jake is being really modest with you guys because I don't know if y'all noticed it, but for those of y'all who caught it, Brother Jake was healing on the right-hand side and when he heals on the left hand. And get your dog to do.
I'm gonna swap dogs, brother. Do you want to move to Saki or you want me to show the go out routine now?
So I wanted to get some training in real quick too, brother.
Awesome. That's perfect. I'll chill then.
All right. that up. All right, everybody. So Saki's still in his crate. As you can see, the puppies are here. They're doing their thing. Stay. No. Down. Whenever they want to move like that, just give them the correction. Now I'm at an open door. I've only run this test with him a couple times with the open door, but Brother Jake was telling me to work on it, so I'm going to work on it. Come. Sit. Good. Stay. Come. Saki, sit. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. Down. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good stay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be setting my my auto fall. No, no, go. Come on. Come on. Good. Good. This is a reset. Sit. No. Sit. Stay. Sit. Good. Stay. Anytime they break character, just do your quick reset. And nope. Come here. Come. I'm gonna cut my follower on. Or not. Come on. Come. Good. Stay. Ish. Good. Ish. Come.
Good job on the go out, Sensei.
Say again.
Good job on the go out routine.
Come on. Good. You want to tub? So we're gonna tub. Yeah. Speak. Good. Good. Out. Ish. No. Ish. Okay. Yes. Right here. Right here. Out. Down. Stay. Come. Sit. Down. Front. No. Front. No. Out. Front. Good. Stay. Down. Come. Sit. Brother Jake, can you see me? Sit. I can't hear you, Brother Jake. Can you see me? Stay. out, down. I'm gonna lock the gimbal. All right, stay. So I'm having issues with the out, so we just work through it. Yes. Out. Yes. Out. No. Yes. This is the repetition I was talking about. He's out. He's struggling with this out. So I'm just gonna keep working it out. Yes.
Awesome, Sensei.
So it's really difficult once I give him a toy to go back to food training. Out. No. 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 Good. That was good. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Out. No. No. Whenever they're struggling with the out, one of the things I like to do is just hold it. Out. No. 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 Out. No. Good. Stay. If you're struggling with the out, don't get frustrated. The pit bull is not known for outing, so I'm working on something that's against his innate nature. Waiting him out. Good. No. Good. Good. Quiet. Good. Quiet. Good. Yes. Good. Good. No fun by yourself, huh? Oh. No. Hello, brother Jake. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Awesome work, Sensei.
So yeah, we were struggling with our out. We were struggling with our out, but that's okay. We'll keep working on it until we get American Pit Bull Terrier that will out on command.
I got you on that, brother.
So let me see if I can get the camera turned around so you can see this guy in my lap.
Just be absolutely as boring as possible when you want that out. Just be as absolutely boring as possible, dude.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see what we got.
Like go like dead weight zombie mode.
Yeah, and he's trying to do almost like a bark and hold. We haven't worked on a bark and hold at all yet, but he's trying to intimidate me out of the into a bite.
I like that drive and that challenge. That's what I want, you know. Freaking between him and Winnie, I like what I see, dude.
And now he's a big old cuddle bug. I should have
That's what
stuck.
it's all about right there, man. That bond and that fun. That's what it's about. Let everyone know right now.
Yeah, and another thing, brother Jake, I should have stuck with food, but bites. But yeah, the food training typically, if I go to a tug or a bite sleeve, it's kind of difficult to go back to food after I do that. But I'm gonna try it today.
Winnie's all food, bro. She loves the toys, but she has a lot more like she'll control herself a lot more with the toys. With the food, forget it. You saw her. She's the nut for it.
Yeah,
Every dog's different. That's why I want to say too is all dogs have different things. All different training methodologies work for different dogs. So sometimes you will have a dog that can do real good with positive reinforcement, but there's gonna come a time in that dog's life if you're really pushing boundaries and like fulfilling that dog to where he's gonna choose something else besides you, and you're gonna need a little bit of correction to back that up.
absolutely. Hey, so Student for Life has some good tips in there too. He says silent obedience training sharpens the dog's drive and focus.
Oh
Uh,
yes, like Greg said with the toy too. Yes, double up on them toys.
yes, yes. It's also easier, I think, uh, when I'm not trying to monitor the gimbal because the gimbal was going all over the place.
Yeah, I saw that. It's okay. Like, you know, first show struggles. Yeah,
We'll get it. Yeah,
let's chill with Saki for a couple minutes and I'm all ready to take out Mr. Love.
absolutely, absolutely.
We get a drink here. He's gorgeous, brother. I love that color, man. He looks a lot more like red than in the pictures.
No, that's because he got into some clay over there on the side of my yard.
Oh, okay, that's just the sun.
This collar that was
Oh, okay.
this collar that was gifted to me by Apache Kennel. This is straight from Mexico. Leather, very similar to the Chico Lopez stuff, but I think I know where Chico gets his stuff from. To be honest with you.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah, dude. That looks awesome. I love Apache Kennel. Seriously, shout out to them because they make some awesome dogs.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, shout out Schoolboy in the building, Cold Mountain Bulldogs in the building. Salute to you guys. Salute to you, brothers.
Salute, salute.
All right, brother Jake. Whenever you're ready, I got it. I got it set up to put you on the solo cam.
All right, 1 second, 1 second. All right, come with me. Few seconds, brother.
Oh, no, no worries.
Position.
Take your.
Take your time, don't worry. Mm-hmm. Let me stand over here.
Brother Tony, thank you. Much. Ah, puppy. Brother Wing, salute.
Are we recording?
All right, brother, we ready?
Got you, brother.
What? Good weights. We're not still on food training, but just to show you guys with like Positive Equipment Association and to the buildup of teaching your dog to stay in the crate, give him a nice healthy reward. Just on the E right now, we're just showing you our regular routine. Note down. Door. Open. Hey, Vegas. That's okay. It's. He knows the food's here. He's gonna be real good. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Good job. So I'm gonna give him a few minutes to decompress, go take a poop, pee, whatever he's gotta do. He might just be ready for food. He's probably ready for food. Never mind. Great.
I think before any work, it's always good to let them eliminate. Worry for pee or poop. Let them eliminate before, and it just makes the training easier.
It's kind of advanced to working with like no leash on, just the e-collar, and he's also kind of high drive and has a certain few tendencies where you might not want to work him without a leash, but he's doing great, so we'll see how it goes. Yes. For most people starting out, keep a leash on your dog so that you can whenever they want to get into something that you don't want them into, just keep that leash on in the house, and that'll help you teach them what you want them to do, like with the expectations of like not going in the garbage or like jumping on people, anything. You're a little too fast, aren't you? Couche. Wait. Yes. Okay. Yeah. What we've been working on is shaping our heel position with him because he's super close to being off leash, super close. Just gotta hit a few more tests at the park without people being too crazy around them. With the paw. With the paw. With the paw. Oh, you thought about it if you saw it. Oh, he's thinking about it. How you get it? How you get it? You get it, smarty pants. How get that? Yes, good boy, love. You. Yes, good job. Place. It's free. Starting out, you want to keep the rewards coming from you in your hand, and like we were talking about with the focus, I pay from the eyes and the face a lot, so that's why you see the dog just intent looking at me right in the face. You gotta shape it that way. Everything you do with your dog is training, whether you're just ignoring them, whether you're just anything, seriously. Like say they're on the couch, someone comes in the house and they go at them barking and hollering. Well, that's a routine they're going to establish, and if they keep doing that, you know what I mean, they might do a little more than bark and holler next time. So it's like you just want to always be mindful and aware of where the mentality is and what you want and what they want. Yes, good boy. There's all sorts of competing motivators in the world, like, you know, Like I've had this happen. Like crazy people at the park throw their dogs at my dogs to see if they'll attack them. I swear to God. And of course, mine don't. But that's the things you gotta train for, and be careful about in this crazy world. You. Nice, good boy. Let's see if I can get a little more out of him. Give him a little correction. If you guys saw, got a little mouthy with me. Here, my friend. You see the corrections come out. It gets a lot better.
Brother Jake, I don't know if you can hear it, but Brother Wordless said, do you use touchpad training to get that good heel locked in? I do.
Touchpad
Train to get what?
To get the heel locked in.
Sometimes depending on the dog, I usually free shape it. I'll just sit in a chair and wait till they get there. But if I'm like, if I want to be a little more direct or hands on with it, I'll use whatever equipment, whatever I need. And like you see here with how I have this set up, I could just guide them into a position like that, and this is basically a healer's box. Place. Yes. Down. Yes, good boy. When we do down, we pay between the paws. I'm matching his energy a little bit, kind of keep pace and kind of to push his buttons a little, like see if he'll get a little mouthy to come for another correction. Yes, good boy. And all that was just a little bit of luring, a little bit of body positioning to show him what I wanted. That was good. Show me down. All by voice. Yes, sir. Close this door. He's super good with his crate. Defaults. Whatever you train the most or whatever your dog does the most is their default. So the way I have to work my dogs right now, they get a lot of crate time. Crate needs to be their default. So whenever I take in a new dog, new boarding client, whatever, that's the first thing we work on is that crate. Yes, good boy. Oh. Rule number one, dog trainers, don't drop the food. He's pretty good about sitting with me and not going for it. Yes, good boy. Free. Over here. A little aggressive there. I'll let him get away with that one. Yep. He's having a good time. It's all just fun to him. When that mouth comes out, that's when he needs a little work on. Good boy, babe. Okay, we're getting low. We're gonna do a nice big finish. If he could just give me a 3-step. Good boy. Correcting to come into position. He just give me a 3. Up. One more. Step heel. He can have the rest of his food. Good boy. Good go, babies. Some people be like, why are you feeding on the floor? They're dogs, dude. That's why. Good job, babe.
Hey, that's big facts, Brother Jake.
Good job, man.
Brother Yurok, welcome.
We got any questions in the stream yet, Sensei? Anything we can go over?
Some good salutations.
Salute to all the brothers. Thank you so much for supporting me and Sensei today.
Absolutely, man. Thank you to the dog community. Thank you to the Bulldog community as a whole, and thank you, Brother Jake, for sharing your you're doing amazing work with your dogs, man. And to
Thank
have
you,
a
bud.
like that, I don't think people understand. uh, the level of dedication it takes to get a pack to where you have your pack at.
Yeah, to get them all to function together like naturally, like with little to no equipment. Yeah, in this modern day, it's kind of crazy. Thank you,
So,
Sensei.
brother Wordless asked a very good question. He said, "Does your dog have to master a command before you introduce the next one?" Um, can I start with that one, brother Jake?
Go ahead.
Okay. So honestly, when I'm going through a training process, I typically spend about a week on just one command, not as to not to confuse the dog. Once the dog shows a basic to intermediate level of understanding, is when I'll introduce the next command. If they're not getting sit in the first week or the second week, then I'll stay on sit for a whole month. If I have to stay on sit for the whole month, before I introduce another command. Now, if I see a dog doing something that we're going to talk about later in the show called the dog kind of
Face
naturally
down.
performs behavior, uh, then I might introduce
Good boy.
or if the dog naturally downs, then I may go ahead and introduce that command because the dog's already showing the behavior, and that's going to be an easier command to go ahead and shape and then back to the original behavior. But I wouldn't try to train two new behaviors in the same day unless the dog is just that advanced.
I completely agree. The way you see me just throwing commands at them, I do not recommend that for everybody. When I first get a dog, I'll literally try everything, see what they're good at, see what they're bad at, see what they got problems with, like exposure or socials or anything. And like Sensei said, it's really good to focus on one command per week. I think that's prime. That's how one of my mentors trains, and I'm starting to. He's an old school trainer, and I really like him. I'm starting to use his methodology more, and I think that's the way.
Well stated, brother. Well stated.
Good job. Also, it depends on the dog, like you said. Like, so if Ziva, my Malinois, for example, in no way did I rush her, but she's top tier when it comes to smarts. She learned every basic, every little advanced heel maneuver I needed her to do in 2 weeks flat. And at that 2 week mark, on a weekend I didn't even know the park was going to be bombed with events. We went off leash, not only with her, but my Corso Drago, and they did absolutely perfect. Not one beat skip. There were animals, kids, people, vehicles, everything, everywhere, and they were just awesome. You can't expect to have every dog, but if you're on it, and it's a lot about reading the dog. That's huge. Come on, happy boy.
Brother, you got another question. It says, does Brother Jake work with
Job.
people around and distractions? And I think you kind of just answered that question, but yeah. Do you want to?
Come on. Yes, they absolutely do practice around distraction. We're just showing you this here today, but who knows? Maybe on the second or third session, we could have a trip out to the park. See that? That's all the engagement, baby. Don't want the food, he just wants the love. Come on, babes. Kennel? Good job. Let me pause my camera for a minute and I'll go get the next dog, right, brother?
All right, and Jake, I'm gonna work on some sits with Ozzy. In the meantime, while you get set up.
That's awesome, brother. Thank you.
Y'all give me just a second. So I'm gonna show y'all a dog that there's something I learned later on in my training that I didn't realize was a thing. Notice how Saki was like super equipment driven. Kamikaze could care less about the same equipment that Saki was going crazy. I throw the treat to her. Come on. Sit. Good. Good. Sit. I throw the treats to her to work on distance. Good. And I'm also counting down in my head. So I'll start up with like 2 or 3 seconds to see how long she'll stay there. And then reward. Good means I want you to stay in the same place. Yes means she's released. Yes. Sit. Yes. Does it come? Sit. Yes. And I'll do this 100, 150 times. Sit. Good. Good. Teaching the dog to catch the trick is a great way. Catch the treat is a great way to work on distance. Good. I dropped the treat. That's on me. Yes. Come on, guys. Sit. Good. Come here. Sit. Good. Yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Good. Come on, let's go. It's like her recall is going to be, her recall is easy. Come on. Sit. Yes. It's going to be hard getting her to stay because she's so Velcro that what I'm going to end up doing is probably in the next couple sessions is putting her on a back tie. Now, what putting her on a back tie does is it's going to force her to have to stay at a distance from me and still perform the command to get her treat. Good. Come on. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Also, you don't have to reward every single time they perform the command, but you want to give a verbal marker every time. Sit. Good. Yes. Sit. Good. Yes. Sit. Good. Yes. Sit. Good. Oh, wait. Sit. Oh, wait. Nope. I didn't tell you to sit yet. Come on. Good girl. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Good. Good. Hey, so good question, brother Wordless. So the clicker is good. Oh, wait, because the clicker is a constant sound. So dogs, it's my understanding that dogs don't actually learn. Come on, let's go. Dogs don't actually learn your voice. They learn the octave. I'll give you an example. I'm not gonna say sit this time. I'm gonna just say a word that with the same octave that I say sit. Okay. See, as long as you say it with the same octave, the dog can kind of interpret what it is you're trying to say. Now, I don't want to do that too often because I don't want to confuse the dog, but the clicker is a consistent sound. So if you use the clicker for your reward, then the dog knows that every time it hears that clicker, then it's gonna get a then it's done something that you like and it's gonna receive a reward. That's the power of classical conditioning.
Body
Okay,
language is huge too, brother, because say if you have your like say you're like leaning over your dog and like expecting it down out of them, and then say you're like standing up straight, they might interpret that as like a different signal.
exactly, exactly. Also, dogs learn more about movement than they ever will about your voice. So, like brother Jake was saying, in certain competitions like French ring, Mondio ring, you must be in a position of attention, which means your body can't move at all, or you lose points. So, learning to give a command with only your voice is extremely important when rationalizing whether the dog is learning from your body language or from your voice. Sit. Good. Come on. Yes. Sit. Good. Come on. Good. And you see that? That was good because what she did was I made the mistake of saying, come on, but I said good. So I rewarded her with my stay command, but I was motioning for her to move with me. So I was wrong, but we've done so many repetitions, the dog just kind of knew what I wanted, right? Sometimes if you repetition will save you from making your own human mistakes, right? So good job, Kazi. I'm gonna give her one more sit and I'm gonna jackpot her. What a jackpotting a reward is when you give multiple treats for performing the motion. I'm gonna probably count like 10 on the next one and make her really work for it because that duration also weighs on the dog's mental. Come on, let's go. Sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, good girl. Oh, good girl. Oh, yeah, good girl.
Tone of voice, huge right there, brother. You got it. Are you muted, Sensei?
Also, training sessions ain't always easy. As y'all can see right here, Saki got me pretty good on my pinky earlier.
All in good fun.
Yeah. All right, brother Jake. Are you set up, brother?
Yep, I got Ziva all ready to go outside. I'm just throwing some food in my pouch.
All my dogs are big babies. And I can't let them play in my lap because they're so possessive that they can play with each other, but they won't share me.
Oh yes, absolutely. And you know what? I promote that because if Winnie wasn't so possessive, I don't think she would be so protective. You know what I mean? I think that's part of it. So I like that in a good in a dog in a good APBT.
Yeah, agreed.
Her being the alpha too, you don't want to, when she lays the law down, you don't want to scold her too hard. Like if you don't like it, it's like okay, don't put her in that situation next time. That's kind of what I had to learn with her and Nova this past week.
Go get it, girl. Wait to get it. So she heard
All right, here we are with Ms. Ziva.
one of the neighbor's dogs.
Awesome. It's good girl, please. What, please? Good girl. There's your four babes. Good girl. What we're working on with Ziva is her focus heal. Yes. So anytime she looks and anytime she heals, she's gonna get her food. Yes. Is that a good angle? Hit both me and the dog. Now I can. Yes. You.
Good Ziva.
Oh, super, baby, super. So for focus heal, we for the guide, we put our hand out to the side here. You can see that tell she's already with it. And if we're going without the guide, we're just gonna like ignore her. And then when she gives us her focus, Ziv, trying some nuggets off the floor. Yes.
Good. That reward timing was immaculate.
Thank you, brother. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Good girl, baby. Put the obstacles. Place. Look. Cute. I'm talking about distractions. It's raining right now, brother. So
That's just dedication.
she right here in the middle of the rain doing this stuff. Oh,
Dedication. I love it.
Ziva. Work on reverse heel. Yes. Good girl. She's ignoring the drops, being very, very good. A bit of a guide. Yes. Sorry about the positioning. Good girl. Look. Good job, Z. Place. Yes. Yo. Yes, good girl. Place. Yo. Yes. Place. Yo. Oh, autocorrect. Yes, baby. Nice. Place.
Now, brother Jake,
What's up, brother?
how did you work on that pivot?
On the what?
On that pivot where she just pivoted with you when you turned?
All right, so that's great. I don't remember. Yes, so we did do a little bit of bowl work, but she graduated off it super fast. So I'll show that actually. That's a great thing to show. Viva stay. Yes, good girl. Be right back, my brother.
Sir Kennel, salute. Live your dog, salute.
Great job, babe.
Quick FC7, salute.
Yes. Superstar. Wait for her to finish her little award there. Good stay, baby. Okay, you. So working on bowl. Yes, good girl.
Notice he didn't reward until she had both paws on the bowl.
And to start this, just like we were saying earlier, just put the bowl next to you. Feed them every time they look at the bowl, go near the bowl, do anything close to the bowl, and eventually you'll get them to step on the bowl. Reward heavy every time they step on the bowl, and then you can eventually like guide yourself or them into the heel position, and they'll kind of get it. You just stick with it. When you're luring, the tail follows the nose. So if you see my hand here, how I cup it like that. When she wants to do it. There you go. When you're first starting this out, it'd be good to only reward, boom, when their butt touches your leg, or their leg touches your leg. Good job, Zeke. She hasn't done the bowl in forever, so I'm just rewarding for just interacting with it. Good job, babe. You'll notice I don't really gotta guide her because she's such a superstar. Some dogs will naturally heal. Her and Nova are dogs like that. She came to me healing, I swear. She didn't have no formal training for it. I just took her out, put her on a leash, and she was like in a military heel with me. She was actually too good. Let's show him, Zeke. She was actually too good, a little tight like this. So I had to shape her to the side instead of like being like in my way like that. Good job, babe. How much we got left? Good deal. Show him the bowl, baby. Good job. Oh. Yes. Good job, baby. Go place. Yes. Cute. And bowl. Yes, baby. Yes. We'll show you a little bit on the left. That's probably what she could actually do more work on instead of just showing off the whole time. Come on, Babs. Oh, yeah, good girl. You get her practice, huh? Like, ooh, new picture. New picture. But she's crushing it. Then, you see that? She's, when you want to go the other way, you kind of just walk backwards into them like that. And when they move their butt for you, you just feed them. If you're going for sport work, you kind of want their shoulders right directly in line with your shoulders. Good job, sweetheart. Place. Go ahead. Shoop. Wow. Go ahead, sweet pie. Get up there. Good job. Yes, babies. Say hi to the people. Tell them. Yeah. Pretty boys. Can you show them the pretties? So close. There we go. Silly girl. Let's show them your front. I've never done front fold, I don't think. Yes, good girl. Right away. Place. Yes, good girl. Wow. Yeah, I think it's jackpot time. Zivo! Kill! Oh, she knows, she knows. Yes! Good job, baby. Good girl. Woo!
I got too far away from my Wi-Fi source just now, so I don't know if you should have still been on camera though, brother Jake.
Thanks, brother. I'll try to get some LEDs out here next time. Boost the lighting. Luckily,
Actually,
we're right next to the Wi-Fi. It's literally on the other side of the window.
I can actually still see pretty well though.
Good job, Zeev. So I don't know if the community knows about this. I don't know about how prevalent it is in the APBT, but some dogs like Ziva here, if they have a super deep chest, if you give them a big meal, you want to put them up for between an hour or two, and I always stick to like 2 hours because that way I don't have to really worry about it. Because if your dog has a super deep chest, they might be able to get bloat. I forget what the acronym for it. It's got like a more scientific name, but basically, if your dog has a big meal and they do a bunch of exercise, they could flip their stomach, and if they flip their stomach, the gases build up, and basically they I don't think the stomach explodes, but basically like they can't push their meal through, and they die from the gases building up.
Yeah, it's yeah, it can also cause their stomach to rupture and allow the
You there, Sensei?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm here. I just didn't want to talk over you.
you're good. So I was gonna start doing our wrap up now, and then
Yeah, I think this is good. We'll have a better day next time probably. So we'll do all the fun stuff then with the bite work and such.
I think any day with dog training, great day, brother. Any day.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to showcase the dogs, my training, my skills, all that.
Oh no, I appreciate you. And brother, Schoolboy said bloat. Yeah, bloat, brother. Yes, sir.
I forget what the acronym or what the scientific name is. It's like GDV or something. Gastro. Oh, I don't want to say it wrong on live here.
Yeah, we'll do some research. We can just reattack it next time. That's
all right.
I'd rather give correct information the first time, if we can help it. But
yeah,
a lot of larger breeds get it easier than smaller breeds too. Rottweilers, Great Danes. I know for a fact those animals typically
Have,
are.
have you seen it in the APBT? I haven't heard of it yet.
I haven't seen. I just know they get real gassy.
Yeah, same here, brother.
Their whole house. Absolutely. So, Brother Jake, in your closing remarks, what's some of the things you want to share with the community?
I think it's very important to train your pit bulls. Like, and this isn't. I wish I could keep my dogs on chains. I can't keep my dogs on chains. But even if you do have the dogs on the chains, you should still get out there and take them out. Take them out in the community. Show them in the best light, just like we are. That's all.
So, Brother Tony threw us a bone, and he gave the name. He gave the name of the hold on, my puppies are being really loud. The name of it, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce it because I just messed it up.
But look at these puppies, man.
So this one right here is really, really nippy.
Love it.
Yes. Like he loves to use his mouth. He loves to bite things, and gotta be real. I don't want to stop his drive, but he bites out of frustration, and so that's one of those things that I gotta teach him to redirect it on appropriate tugs.
Oh yes, absolutely. If you do want him for I forget which brother it is, but if that brother does want him for protection work, I wouldn't discourage it too much though, because that's kind of where I'm at with Nova. Is like she's showing really good signs for it, and she's super nippy. You could say nippy, but it's way more than that. So I don't want to discourage it with her at all, and that's the way I've been taught.
Yeah. So for this one though, with the nipping thing, I'm really cautious about dogs that nip like that with kids. This one right here is one I would actually probably work with because I'd rather bring a dog up to drive than have a dog that's already in drive like this one right here.
Okay.
But that's because with me, I don't train in defense. I train in a prey drive for protection.
Okay.
I would say definitely for me, this one wouldn't make my program. As much as I love the bite, he's a little too much like his dad. His dad likes to bite, but his dad doesn't nip. He misses, but he doesn't nip.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's it with Novs, and I love it, bro. That's what I want. I want them fiery, hot dogs. I love them.
Yeah, man. But he's a good puppy. He's a good puppy.
Just all the whining, all that drive, bro. Oh, good.
This the docile one is not gonna make a bunch of noise and piss off the neighbors. This anxiety he has, and he's also the more people centric one. This pup right here he could care less about people.
Dang, dude. I like that one left. He's kicking butt, dude. No offense to the docile one. I love my little hot heads.
Yeah, I do too. Until I want peace.
Yup, I feel it, bro. It's always a balance here. 6 high drive working dogs crated freaking, for the majority of the day. Yep. We know it.
I actually don't like not letting them win, but I probably am gonna make him lose a lot more in his training. The other one is docile. I would have let him win the tug from me, and I would have let him tug from me to build his confidence.
Yes, definitely. I like that. And I was gonna say with Saki, no, take it with a grain of salt, whatever. I'm just your pupil. But with Saki, what my partner has been teaching me is always end on the most high drive positive note you can, so that they come out like that next time.
Yeah, and I 100% agree. And that's not a grain of salt, brother. It's real. And so sometimes I can't try. I don't do that. Like Kamikaze, she doesn't show a lot of toy interest. So like with her, time she, I'm letting her take it. Oh, but I can have to start to catch so that I can get him out because for protection work is good, but if I ever try to get into sport, he's a little too enthused about getting his bite. Thank you, brother. You're right. Hey, brother Jake, can you hear me?
Yep.
This dog right here. When you introduce her, that dog right there has crazy drive.
Yeah, like next level insanity drive, for real, for real. You see how hard it is just to get him to down here? Ah.
Walking down Ram in the building. What's up? What's good, big dog?
Okay, come here, buddy. Oh. This is the wonderful Debo. He's my first dog. He is 2 years old now. He is an American Bulldog Jack Russell Terrier mix. Tell him, Debo. So very smart. Highest dominance, highest prey drive, highest like damn near everything I got. Come here, boy. Besides weight class. Sits. Yeah. Good boy. Come on, Ziv. I'm gonna put you up, babe. I'll let him go pee. Maybe I'll show off a little play if we got.
Take your time, brother. Take your time. All I got to do is it's taco night in my house because it's Taco Tuesday, and I got to catch the newest episode of the Shogun.
How is that going, Sensei?
Oh man, I love that show.
I can't wait to watch it now, especially after your recommendation, man. Go ahead, Ziv. Take a break, baby. Good girl. Oh.
All right, brother Jake. So I'm gonna do what I was telling you about, and I'm gonna work Kazi on a tug. She's not so catch crazy on the tug, so when I work her, I just like her to get some tug work in. She's actually for a 27-pound dog, she pulls really good. And then dang, I wish I had a person hold the camera. Get it. Good. That's called a counter.
Yes.
Better grip. My God.
Gorgeous girl, get it? Hey.
Good, yes. Good. Now notice she let it go.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. She doesn't have that. She wants to be with me. Come on, bring her. Good girl. And when she brings it back, she reinitiates the tug game. I like that. Saki would have took this thing and hauled Boogie.
Praise that up extra, bro. Praise that up extra when they bring it back. I was just about to say I had Winnie and Ziva. I was playing so good with them. They were bringing it back every single time the other day. I was so proud of them. Another thing, and I already mentioned this to you between us, but to the chat, if you play the game too much, it's gonna get boring. You gotta mix things in. You gotta do things different. Like a dog can only like do the same thing for so long. Like even like cowhide, they'll love it, but I've had them get bored of it if I'm using it too much.
Yeah, and for like Brother Jake was saying, I don't do the same training. Like I might do tug work maybe once, twice a week.
I think that's the best schedule. Seriously, once or twice, like max. I feel if I do any more, I'm hitting the deflation. I'm losing my drive.
She could care less about it. It's only if I activate it, and I like that. Only if she actually wants.
Did you see how your first two hits were money, and now she's kind of checked out already?
Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Yeah, brother.
Hey, Sensei, did you see how your first two hits were mine? Now she's checked out of the toy, not you necessarily, but she's checked out of the toy already.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying with them one or two hits, like I can't give my dogs any more than that because then they'll get mouthy. They'll be like, he's just gonna keep giving it to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing I like about her is teaching her the out will be easy. Because remember I was talking about that docile kind of dog? Teaching the out makes it so much easier with a dog like that really is more about the play than a dog like Saki, who Saki will tug for an hour straight, which is really cool when I like want to engage that way. Or like a spring pole work. He's a really easy dog to work on spring pole. But as far as outing and keeping him focused on me, he's a little bit more like you were saying, equipment driven. Whereas Kamikaze is like she needs people, and she has like a more like a separation anxiety type thing than he does. He's very okay with being by himself. Whereas if I go sit down right now, she's gonna be sit down and she's gonna come jump in my lap.
Winnie is very much like Kamikaze in that sense. I really love this that little play session when you and Saki earlier. I love to see that, Sensei. That's what I'm looking for right there. That fire, that constant drive. They both got the wind. Like
Yeah.
deep wind, I'm telling you, like never giving up.
See her? She just she I like she's growing on me. I like Saki because he's easier to work because he just likes to work. But her loyalty, unmatched, bro.
Same, dude. I'm telling you. Mm. The way, like, if she sees another stray dog on the street, it's not just prey. It's like she puts her body right in between us, and she's like, if I move the one way, she's moving right with me, and she's just started like probably I want to say maybe maybe a little more than that, 6 to 8 months ago. She's just started recently, like targeting strange people and like not like not full on targeting, but checking them out, getting
Yes.
that aloofness about her, and I love that because, and I think so. Some people want to train their protection dog by like keeping them away from everybody, and I think that's the opposite. The way you should do it. I think a real protection dog wants to be social, is confident about being social, and takes them at they take control of the situation. They know their boss, dude.
So another exercise, you're 100% right. Another exercise that I learned from Big A was one of the things he'll do is he'll jump and like act like he's startled by something and look in that direction. And I kid you not, the dogs will do it too. And he teaches them that when he reacts to a certain environmental distractor, how he wants them to react. Almost like a pack leader. And I've started doing that with my dogs, and like it works really well.
That's
Just
very intelligent, like not overly reactive, but putting like just enough into them at like the right times and moments and all that. That's what my one mentor says is you want that alert word to me like no matter what, like, hey, somebody's here, you need to do your job.
absolutely, absolutely. She's actually more vocal when she sees strangers. I like Saki's control of his aggression. With her, it's kind of more natural. With him, it's kind of trained, conditioned response. So it's fun to balance between the two.
Hell yeah.
What's that? What's that noise?
I'm thinking of maybe getting like my own live going one of these days. Like you were saying, Sunday night, you might be free sometime. So I was thinking maybe I'll have you and my partner come on if you're not busy, of course.
Bro, you support me, so why would I not support you? Anytime I'm available, bro, I'm at your disposal, brother. And that's
Hell
for
yeah.
chat. Any of y'all brothers who catch us on the replay, uh, so I support those who support us.
Yeah, and I want to have like a dedicated Q&A session. So like if people want to just come up and ask us questions, go ahead, please. Like come up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
We do
Absolutely.
like a 10-15 minute at the end whenever once we get this little more locked down. Could even throw my snake in here once I get his food in. He's been dying to do his training.
What kind of snake you got?
Mexican black king snake, but let me tell you, he is the most unique Mexican black king snake. He's got this like gold yellow pinstripe down his back. He's like brown and purple. He's like freaking so awesome. He's peeking out right now. I'll try to put him on if you don't get too shy here. It's like right there.
Brother Jake, they said YouTube is glitching a little bit right now, and it's probably, like I said, it's probably my Wi-Fi connection because I'm moving around and getting further and further from the router.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my parting shots, brother. And thank you for sharing your dogs and your snake with us, man.
Absolutely.
I had a boa constrictor, not a boa constrictor. I'm telling you, it was a ball python, and I didn't read any of this stuff before I put it in a terrarium. I was feeding it in the same terrarium that that it lived in. I was feeding it live, and it made it super aggressive. But that was all on me, man. All on me.
Different snakes take to it differently. Some snakes they have to be fed live because like they'll never turn on to the frozen thawed, and most snakes will turn on to the frozen thawed, but like some certain venomous species they really won't at all.
Yeah. Hey, Tony M said he had an Eastern hognose funeral in his yard.
Oh, rest in peace. I love them little snakes.
Yeah. But Brother Jake, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I came in from work and went straight to it, and I haven't even eaten my dinner yet. So I'm gonna go in here, get supper, and watch the Shogun, and get ready for tomorrow's live, brother.
Go ahead, Sensei. I'm with you. I'll see you there. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. And if you have any questions, message us.
Hey, Brother Jake, let me give him the Christian watchword real quick, and the Shogun chant. Hey, so may the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent one from another. Amen. And for the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Yes, sir. For the love of the game, brother. Brother Jake, peace and blessings. And for everybody in the chat, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Samurai and Brother Jake, we out.